Hi everybody! Well, that was a very energetic hello. A little more energetic than what I'm actually feeling today. I'm having one of those days. I don't know if you've ever heard the saying, I can't get out of my own way. That's how I feel today. I think it's such a descriptive saying. I like it. Anyway, I wanted to show you some of the things I thrifted yesterday. Of course, mostly me. We did find a few things for you, Dave.
Yeah.
This is one of the things actually Dave found for me at our local thrift store. This jacket, well, coat, really. To call it a jacket is kind of an understatement, isn't it? But it's wool, it's vintage. I think the label is Studio Vogue 55.
Yeah, no, and the coat was $1.
So that's kind of amazing. I believe I have tried it on before, and I thought it was too big for me because it is kind of a roomy coat, but I think that's the way it's meant to fit, really. And I like the shape of it. I love the sleeves, a little bit of drama. And it has nice details. It has this kind of trim around it. I don't know if it's braided or what you would call it, but it's kind of a, and I put this brooch that I thrifted yesterday on the jacket, on the lapel. And I really like what this brooch adds to an outfit. It's amazing what brooches can add. And I've started to kind of collect them more and more now when I go out. I like them for so many things, to add to my ties that I like to upcycle, and to just add to different things.
That's awesome.
Even if they're broken, right? Broken jewelry can be used.
Yeah.
It's kind of a great way to use your broken jewelry.
And it's cold out here today, so that's like the perfect coat.
Yeah, it is. One of the things I'm learning about myself is how much I love hats, but when I put them on, they're hot.
Yeah.
They really are. Even the smallest hat. Maybe a fascinator would be fine. But I find even like the little, like a page boy cap that I was wearing the other day, I found it really hot.
It really does retain body heat.
Yeah, it does. And I want to wear them so bad. I guess when I'm outside it's fine, but I was very inspired by The Closet Lady. Has also a YouTube channel, and I really enjoy watching the outfits that she puts together.
Yeah.
And she had a pink sweater with the military type cargo pant.
Yeah.
And these are men's. You got these for a couple dollars as well. Actually, this was a thrift I didn't even go on with you.
Yeah.
And I think your intention was to have them for yourself, but I nabbed them on you.
Yeah, I love them on you, yeah.
And then this top that is also a family piece. I really love the color of it, and of course the collar.
Yeah.
And it has kind of this narrow fit, which I really like the look of. And then putting this little cropped vest on with it. I thought it looked kind of cool.
Yeah, I love it. And the little
And the
star.
little star.
Yeah.
And the little belt, actually. It just happened to be the belt that I had in the house at the time. But I like the way it looks.
Oh,
kind of goes
I just
together,
love
doesn't
the
it?
color and the detail on
Oh,
that.
this belt is so awesome.
The little star. Yeah.
And then these earrings. I kind of feel like they're sassy earrings. I thrifted those a while back. I guess it's just the way I feel when I have them on. That's part of it though too, isn't it?
Yeah.
The weather, just how you feel, your mood, it all influences how you dress for the day. And then these UGG dupes that's one thing. It's, even with fast fashion, somebody like myself, I have a hard time knowing all the names. I know certain names that are called fast fashion and different labels. But I think when you're thrifting, you don't have to worry as much because you know that at least you're keeping it out of a landfill.
Yeah.
You're taking something that maybe nobody else wants.
Yeah.
And if you have a purpose for it, if you have a use for it, then, I think it's a win-win, right?
Yeah, it sure is.
So that's one thing I'm kind of learning, not to worry too much about it. Right? I do love vintage pieces, though. I just happen to really love the way they look. So, here we go.
What did you find, Heather?
What did I find? Yeah. Do you think I found anything? Well, this dress I have shown before in a thrift video, and I passed it up because I did put it on, and the color doesn't really suit me. I will admit that. Yes, it is true. But I know there are ways to get around that, right?
Yeah.
So I could probably put a little something under here, close to my face, I don't know if I would do this, but I'll throw this out there. You could dye it.
Yeah.
Now it has this part that I'm attracted to is the color though. It's almost like, it looks like frost or something, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It almost reminds me of the trees we saw yesterday.
Yeah.
They were covered in ice and the sun
Yeah.
went through them.
Oh, it's
so
just stunning.
So I do like this look.
And it's from the 1960s.
Yeah, it says Polly McGoo, and I kind of looked that up.
Yeah.
Kind of an interesting.
And I think with the discount it was $8. So, you know, it's when something that's in excellent condition from the 1960s, and the only issue with it was that it's a cool color on you against your face.
Yeah.
And so what do? You just add a little bit of warmth to it for layering to fix that problem. And all of a sudden it looks great against your skin tone.
And some people don't care about that. They don't care about the color next to them.
No.
I do notice quite a difference for myself
Yeah.
when I have something that is, I guess, my color versus something that isn't. But I would never throw anything out based on that. No. Nope.
So you're happy
Because I want to work with it.
So you're happy that it was still there in the store?
Well, I
when you
sure
were buying
was. I felt like if I pass that up again, I would regret that.
it? Yeah.
I don't like to have regrets, and I shouldn't, but sometimes I do.
Okay.
And this dress, this was kind of funny if you had been with us when we saw this. I was in the midst of trying on a jacket, and you know, out of your peripheral vision, have you ever seen anything from a distance? I did feel like I had a superpower at that point.
What happened is I was videoing Heather by the mirror. She was looking in the mirror at what she was wearing, and way down the hall, and you can see it in the video, way down the hall she spotted this red dress on, and it hadn't been out. It's just on the rack that they bring out to be able to actually put it on on the other racks, and it was there, and she's like, Dave, run now.
Isn't that awful?
Go check that out.
I knew I couldn't make it.
So,
Dave, grab it.
so look, so this is
It was the colors that really got me.
yeah, and it's outstanding on you. I just love
This
it.
is such a beautiful piece. I mean, I really like, I guess it was cut on the bias, and I looked it up, and it is silk crepe. It's got these slits, and when you walk with it, it's just so fun and elegant, and you feel so pretty in it. You know, it's such a nice dress.
It really is, and I
really
love
is.
the way the zipper goes in it, the curvature to how it zips up. It's just such a nice flow to that piece.
It is. It really is. And yeah, it is funny. You're right, because it is, the zipper actually literally is kind of on the curve a bit there.
Yeah,
The back.
yeah.
Really pretty piece.
So cool.
It even has little slits in the sleeves.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one.
I think it was $12.
And so there was a section that had coats, and I feel like it was somebody that must have given up their coat collection, a man probably. It was in the male section, and they were male coats. I mean, anybody can wear anything, but look at that. I think that it was the shape, right? The
Yeah.
lapel, and
Yeah.
we knew that the fabric was not new. It's very thick, and you can just tell it's that kind of, it's called, I guess, textured polyester. When we looked at the label, it's a London Fog.
Yeah, this is a really old London Fog.
It must be from like
And-
the 70s.
Yeah, if not the 60s. The material on it is like nothing that you've seen in 50 years.
It's really cool.
Yeah. And it's
And it really looks good on you, Dave.
Yeah. It's in good condition.
It's got a little button there too to button
Yeah.
that up if you
Yeah.
wanted.
Yeah. It
Really
was
nice.
something.
So that was a good one. And this, okay, so this was two different thrift stores, but so this one, the first one, this scarf, the colors of it just drew me. It looked actually kind of antique to me, something I've seen in an antique fabric.
Wow. Yeah, that's gorgeous.
And I love the colors that are in it. So pretty. I'm not sure what all of this means, but I don't think it's all that old, maybe, but I'm not sure. I didn't really look it up.
No. Well, it was a couple dollars and it was beautiful.
Well, that's it.
Yeah.
Just a little, and it's cozy.
Yeah.
So you kind of get that pretty and cozy all in one. And then
Oh, this was really
I was
something.
so attracted to this. And I will say, I'm not always a big trench coat person. I know
Yeah.
that trench coats are kind of a classic
Yeah.
piece, but I'm not always inspired by them, I guess. I don't know what the word is, but when I see them on other people, I often like it, and I think, wow, how are you wearing that so well? But for me, it just, I never feel like I have form or something like that. I never have a shape or something. But this one kind of spoke to me.
Oh,
I think it was the wrinkles.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Was it the
Well,
wrinkles,
and
the
it's-
color?
It doesn't do justice until it's on. But this is a polo, Ralph Lauren. When you have it on, you can feel that you've seen this on the runway, maybe the 80s and 90s with Ralph Lauren, but it's just it's its own little show.
This is the back of it, and I just think it's so cool looking. I love this belt and this detail here.
Yeah.
Just really kind of funky. And then there's a slit on the back. I will try it on just to show you. And I like the collar up, of course, a little bit more drama. I'm not going. I probably won't wear it buttoned up. I just won't. And of course, this is a family piece because Dave, this looks great on you too.
Wow.
But I like it when you can kind of wear something like this, like a. I don't know. Why did I do it like that? I don't know. But okay. But yeah, like this.
That is a standing heaven.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, it makes a lot of noise.
Yeah. Here you come. But yeah, this is a great piece. And I guess I like the material too because it kind of stands up on its own, right?
And I actually like it with your shirt underneath. And yeah,
Oh, really?
it's really a great look. Yeah, let's
It's
see.
kind of cool.
Yeah, I really like that. Huh. The dark underneath, it almost looks like you have a tie on.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I know. I was
Yeah.
kind of thinking that when I looked at
Yeah.
it. Anyway, this is cute, and you could always put a big flower there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Make it like a dress. And this is a piece of material, which I'm trying to be a little bit more mindful and particular about what fabric I pick, because there's a lot of fabric out there, and I have a lot of fabric, so, and there's a lot that I haven't done anything with yet. But this, I couldn't really pass up. I love the vibrance,
Wow.
and it's kind of like this, it is kind of like taffeta material. And I just thought, wow, you know, wouldn't that be kind of cool as a puff sleeve?
Yeah, that would be a lot. Of course it would be the puff sleeve.
So I don't know how much material I would need if you could just do 2 puff sleeves and then have the center part like something different, right? You could even have like a plain t-shirt that's, you know, a similar color and then do these as puff sleeves. It would be kind of a cool statement, right?
That's fun. Wow.
Yeah, that was a beautiful piece. And it was just a couple dollars. So I feel like it was a good buy.
Yeah.
Good investment.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun to create and to be inspired through these little few dollar items.
It sure is.
And a lot of times we don't have an idea when we, some people go and they go to the store and they already know what they want to buy and they have everything
Yeah.
set out. Many times we don't. But we know that we are going to be able to create something with these pieces, and having that already in your room is an inspiration, because you look at these things over time and it's like going on a mini
Yeah.
vacation in your head and
I
thinking
know.
all these things.
That's kind of what motivated me. I was having a hard time getting going today, but I'm like, oh, once I get in here, in the art studio, and I kind of get looking around, I kind of get inspired. This is a skirt. And I wanted to get some more summer skirts. I have a lot of winter skirts, but The summer skirt selection that I have isn't all that big. This one is called Spanner. I'm not really sure if that's vintage or not. I don't really think so, but maybe it is. I like the neutral color because it does go with a lot. And I like this color, this blue with it actually. And I love this pocket. It was just kind of hanging there randomly, and it's kind of cut asymmetrically. And then this part is already kind of ruched up here for you. So it's just this kind of...
unique.
Yeah, it's very cool looking.
Yeah.
It's already done what I like to do with my skirts.
It's a fun layering piece.
Yeah. And it's very lightweight. And it's quite high-waisted. So you could actually tuck your shirt in, and then you could have these other pieces, kind of like a corset belt or something like that, kind of punk things up a bit. You know, to really add a little color, add a little of your own style. Yeah. And speaking of punking it up, what I would probably put on top, this is this is a good segue to talk about this. This is I didn't find this yesterday, but I did show this in a previous thrifting video, and I wanted to, show you that I did get it. It is a medical brace, I believe. It was at the thrift store, and I have seen this, I think, worn medically, or maybe it's just a back brace, I'm not sure, but I wouldn't do it up all the way. I would probably leave the bottom open. And my thoughts, the idea that I had is to kind of punk this up. I wanted to kind of make it a darker color and do like a fun graffiti, not a scary graffiti, but a fun graffiti, on top of it. So that's kind of my thought. I might enlist the help of my daughter. We'll see. Or maybe I'll do it all by myself.
Yeah, you never know.
This is another skirt. I really like to wear this kind of skirt in the summer. I just think it's so easy. You can have your bathing suit on and you can throw this over it, and it's casual, it's easy. Easy peasy.
And it's beautiful.
It is really nice. I really liked this pattern. I feel like I've owned a skirt before in the 90s that was a wrap skirt, maybe even it was the 80s, that had this pattern. This is vintage.
Hey, good.
Yeah, really pretty. I think it's called a broomstick skirt. These are some socks that I got, and I like the length of them. And I really admire the Gucci socks. And my thought is, what I'd like to do is I'd like to paint on these. This is another piece that is a family piece. I got it thinking that I really liked, I like the look when I see somebody with this long dress shirt, and then they have this big chunky vest over top.
Yeah.
I really love that look.
And
I only have one shirt dress really that's this length. And it's kind of this light pink color. So when I saw this, I thought, oh, this would be really cool. And you could wear it in a variety of ways, layering.
That's the secret. You can utilize this piece so many different ways. So if you're packing on a trip...
This is right. I'm so looking forward to this trip that we're going on. But I'm a little bit like, how am I going to choose what I'm going to wear?
Well, you're going to show everybody how you're going to choose.
I know. I better figure it out.
Yeah.
So this is also a family piece.
That's great.
Yeah, it looks good on you too.
Yeah, I love the lines going side to side in the pockets, or diagonally.
Yeah, that's
then,
cool. It's funny you just pointed that out.
And then up and down, but the subtleness of it, and then the blue. Yeah, it's an awesome piece.
And then this is a bag that is just like the red one. I have a red one like it. I'll have to stuff this a little.
It's like a clamshell bag.
Is that what it is?
I think so, but it's...
I don't know. It's got a little mark here, but I'm going to try and get that out.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is really cute.
A lot of times that might actually be the stain. I'm just trying to show this on the leather.
Sure.
This piece right here. It might actually be a little bit of paint, and the easiest way, you can just take a light high grid sandpaper, like a sandpaper for metal and or wood, and just give it a light buff right in that spot. And even though it might take a little bit of the shine off, if you just do it softly, it'll take that color right off.
So this actually is quite a bit different, but it's kind of the same style, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
But look at, Dave just took out the little stain that was there.
So it was right here, right? So I just want to show you this. So this is just emery paper, which is the sandpaper for metals. And all I do is I just wet the leather, just a little bit of water on the leather, and then I just rub this just gently back and forth. And I think the grit on this, and this is important to know, if you ever need to clean something for leathers, you could do this. At least it works for me anyhow. It's a waterproof 150 grit. So that's the sand aluminum oxide. So that's what it is. Anyhow, cool. But I like to see the color in that purse. I like it. It's like a deep grayish, bluish, kind of purplish, you know?
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
And I just love the little coin purse look to it.
Yeah, and it was $4, and it's actually what years do you think this is from?
I really don't know. I can't
JNR.
remember now. It was quite a while ago though.
The company is I don't know if I can see it in here, but this is
JNR.
JNR.
Oh yeah, there.
Oh yeah.
The light isn't really.
Yeah, there's JR. Anyhow, it's and I think it's from the 50s myself.
This is the tie that I thrifted yesterday. And my daughter saw it and nabbed it already. But I wanted to show you how she styled it up with this shirt.
I love that
She's thrifted. It's a great thing though. I love it when she likes something that I bring home. I really love that because I think it's really nice to encourage and inspire other people to thrift too, to get into it, right?
Yeah.
You know, your kids, your grandkids, your friends, anyone.
And she loves to thrift.
And she does. Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of a cool look with jeans, isn't it?
Yeah.
This coat, like I needed another coat, right? But I really liked it. You know, I was kind of on the fence about it. But then when I put it on, I just love the look of it. It's kind of got that, I don't know.
So Wilson's leather.
It's Wilson's leather, yes.
But I think it's one of their, I think it's just a great
suede
look to it.
But I like the look to it. And someone, when I tried it on, someone had these sleeves rolled up. So I rolled them down because my arms are probably longer. But then I'm like, I think I kind of liked it up. It's kind of a cool look.
Yeah.
So I kind of kept it like this. I like the boxy look. So I think it's kind of fun. And I love the color, the contrast in the colors.
It's fun.
And it's not real fur, it's a faux fur, but it's still got that kind of nice sheen to it, I guess.
That's awesome.
This, I couldn't pass up. It's not silk, but it's this pretty color to it. And it's Rome. Really kind of, I love the blues. And I do wear some of these colors. And I thought it would just kind of go with a lot of things. Like even what I'm wearing today, I could probably wear it, you know. Kind of fun. In many different ways. There's so many ways to wear scarves.
Oh, that's fun.
And then this, I thought about using this as a collar for an upcycle. I thought, wouldn't that be kind of a cool collar? You know?
Yeah.
But then we were kind of looking at it, we're like, oh, it'd be kind of nice just to use it as what it's for.
Yeah.
Because we do have a spot for it.
It's just for a little tablecloth.
Like a little doily, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know.
doily. But you know, it's amazing. Look at the detail on that.
Isn't that
Just
gorgeous?
show everybody. But what you could also do is grab it in the middle and pull it up and put it like a handkerchief
Ooh, wouldn't that be a
in your
fancy little
pocket.
picture?
Yeah, and just have it
Or
hang
even
down.
just like have it, oh, you could have a really pretty pin
Yeah.
brooch,
Yeah.
and you could put it like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dave, you're getting me going here, Dave. Look at that.
Oh, look at the new pin
And
you
this
just
is
got.
the new pin I just got. It's like a little bow, which I thought was kind of pretty. It kind of looked vintage to me. I don't know if it really is, though. But I just like the look of it.
Yeah, that
And,
see, you could do that with it.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be cute?
Yeah.
I like it. Good idea, Dave.
Thank you.
I love this little bag. I have another one that says Guatemala. And this one says Belize.
Yeah, I really appreciate. I just love getting pieces from all over the world.
Yes, it's like a little story.
Yeah, and it's so like when I think of Belize and I think of this, I just see this beautiful, just beauty in the people that created this. You know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
In the color, and you think it must be warm, right? With all this tropical color.
Oh, yeah.
But isn't it fun to just wear something like this?
Yeah, it is.
You could just, it's almost like a necklace or a little accessory, right? It is. But just fun. And it kind of is just that little pop of color. This is, I know it seems kind of, I could have made this, right? But I like the little string, how sparkly it is. And I love the little fast thing here that makes it go tighter, whatever you call that.
Yeah.
And we had a conversation, you and I, the other day about my baskets that you were painting.
Yes.
And I want to wear them in the summer.
Yeah.
But then the contents sometimes are all over the place because it's such a big bag. And it's nice to have a little bag to put them in.
Yeah.
Just my wallet, maybe my cell phone, and maybe glasses or something. And this, I think, would be perfect. You can make this, though. It would be pretty easy to make, too, right? But it was $1.50, and it was actually a yellow tag day, so I'm like,
wow.
I'm getting it. And this little bag is really kind of cute. It's this little crocheted bag. And you can, I don't know, I do envision adding something to it, but you don't need to.
Yeah.
I think I have something that I cut up thinking I would add it to something else, this rose that was embroidered. And I may put the rose on this. I'm just thinking of that now, actually.
Well, that's it.
Yeah.
And a lot of times we're getting these pieces because we want to keep showing you upcycling projects and ways to take a few dollars and be able to turn it into something else. So.
Yeah, I think this is such a great idea.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, when you don't like something, and even something that's just existed in your closet, when you figure out what it is you don't like about it, chances are you can change it.
Yeah.
These,
awesome.
I was very attracted to because I think it was the feathery look to it, a little bit this leopard print, and a variety of colors.
See that leopard print.
I thought that was kind of cool to make a corsage out of. You can make a darker colored one. Just have this kind of rock and roll little corsage.
Yeah.
Do something sparkly with it.
Like,
maybe.
look at that piece you just pulled out.
But I just pull this out. These are all. This must have been like a bouquet at a wedding or something.
Yeah.
But you can just pull these out, and they're these little wire pieces.
Oh, Heather, that's just fantastic to add to your outfit.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Cool?
Yeah.
I think it's a great little idea. Or if you want to wear them in your hair, however you want to wear it, right?
Yeah.
But it's just kind of a neat way to use them.
Oh yeah, that is outstanding.
And then this little belt. I like that it was mashed in gold and sparkly.
Yeah, I do too.
And I think it'd be kind of cool as a little layering piece too, or a little accent. It's kind of fun, and it really is metal. I was attracted to this little bag because of this. It's actually a fabric. I don't know if it was actually embroidered or not, but
that's beautiful.
and it doesn't have. It looks like it has a little spot to put a little necklace or string.
Yeah, to hang.
But I think I'll put a little brooch attachment to the back. I do have a little bag of
that's
those.
a good idea.
And then this is for a necklace. It looks like, but it was a little shell. I think that's kind of pretty too.
That's gorgeous.
And then this is the little starfish. I love starfish.
Starfish ring.
So it's a little starfish ring. Yeah. And they're not really expensive. I like to collect these little rings. This is one that my daughter gave me one year. It's amber. This is the glass one that I got.
Yeah.
And then this is one that I just thrifted. And this was my grandmother's.
See the flower in the middle of it?
Yeah, isn't that pretty? It was all those little details. This one was my grandmother's and she gave it to me at a very young age, just to have fun with. But
You
I
got it.
used it with my Barbies, I remember, and I kind of chipped it up a bit, but now I actually wear it, and it's such a great memory.
Yeah, that is awesome.
I like the flower in this.
Yeah, that's pretty.
And this is a bracelet, and I was so intrigued by the look of it. I don't usually see this kind of bracelet around. And I thought, just for summer, it's kind of a fun
Yeah.
addition.
It sure
know?
is.
Even if you have just this plain
Yeah.
short sleeve t-shirt, to add something like this, it's just like,
Oh, wow.
so cool.
Yeah.
I feel a little like Wonder Woman. And this one, these are Dave's mostly. Of course, I will probably borrow them. We didn't notice until we got home that this is missing this, but
Yeah, I'll turn into something special. But these boleros, I like this. Look at this. Roadrunner. Love it. These are made in Canada. And,
they're silver. I believe, right?
yeah. Yeah.
And this one, we love the tartan.
Oh,
And
my
of course the
goodness.
people dancing. I think they're square dancing.
Yeah. Oh, imagine whatever we do with them dancing.
They're just dancing.
They're
like,
just
whatever
dancing.
they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think, everybody can wear this. Anybody can wear these.
Oh, that's so much fun. That's awesome.
So I think that was it, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it. That was it.
That was enough, wasn't it?
That was enough.
Now we have to find out. Oh, I didn't show the tulips. No. I did end up getting these tulips, and actually I think I will use them as tulips.
Yeah.
I know they would make a cute corsage though too, because they're fabric, but I was just so attracted to the look of them. I
Yeah.
thought just to put those in a vase, they're
Yeah.
kind of nice.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Very springy.
That's awesome.
And that's it.
We'll be styling these
Yes.
pieces up, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to be
Definitely.
upcycling some of them.
Yes.
And
Oh yeah, and I wanted to show one of the things I'm going to be upcycling. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I was kind of throwing this out there. If you have any suggestions, and maybe I'll just wear it as is, in the summer. But I got this years ago. I think I got it in the States.
Okay. You know where? Like a what? Like a,
Well, it was like a Goodwill or Salvation
Goodwill?
Army,
Okay,
something like
yeah.
that. Yeah, it was thrifted, and I was just so attracted to it. But I had no idea at that point, other than wearing it as a robe, what its intention was. But now when I look at it, and I've been inspired by so many people that wear these in the summer, I'm like, okay, I think I'm gonna actually wear this as.
You're gonna style that out.
I'm going to style it, but I'm also maybe going to upcycle it. So.
Yeah.
If
You
you
know
can
what I
give me
see?
any of your thoughts. Actually, maybe even just on its own, it's pretty,
Well, it is. It is. Yeah.
Maybe I don't need to upcycle it. Just wear it with the right thing. That's
Well,
right.
that's what I'm thinking.
So that's one thing I'm going to be working on.
This just came out of the dye mixture. And dye more, you say that's all non-toxic,
Well,
right? Supposed to
Yeah,
be.
they say that's what it says. Yeah. What I find, I've just finished reading this book, and it's all learning. I'm learning, right? There's things I kind of knew, but there's things that my eyes have been open to a little bit more.
What book are you talking about?
Love Closed Last. It's an eye-opener. It's, not a happy, joyful necessarily, but there are innovations in there that's talked about and ways that we're changing, and it's kind of helped me to be more mindful about so many things. The clothes,
Yeah.
clothes, and just our environment and things like that.
Yeah.
And one of the things she talked about was dye.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, if you can go natural, and I am saving my avocado peels and my pits to show you that. But this is just a cream-colored shirt, and I dyed it because I think I'll get more use out of it in this color.
This was leftover dye from the
And it was
dress.
left over, yes. Sorry,
Yeah,
that's
so
the point I was
okay.
trying to make.
Yeah, so we're repurposing it, and we had other things that you wanted to put in there.
Yes, I have tights,
Yeah.
and I think the more that you put in and you just keep using it, eventually the water is clear.
Yeah.
Right?
So what
So-
what happened with the original is the original dress when we put it in is it dyed and it took up most of it peeled the red pigment out of the purple, And the blue pigments are more powerful than reds. Reds are they don't have the power of blue. This, when you use the dye the second time, it ended up going more bluish, which is wonderful because you get the surprise of this new color.
And I really like it.
Yeah.
I actually liked the kind of grayed down look of it.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I love the more vibrant in the skirt, but for this, this is perfect.
Yeah. So if you use the dye a third time, it would just even wash out, graying out more, but it would also be more bluish.
So I just wanted the tights not to be white.
Yeah.
I wanted a different color.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be great.
This is so cool.
It really is. It's a lot of fun.
It is.
And I am actually really looking forward to showing you what happens with, maybe you've already done this, a lot of you, but with the avocado, because I remember dyeing my wool with it, and it was just kind of like...
Really? Yeah. Well, can't wait to show you.
Yeah, can't wait to show you.
Love you.
Thank you. We love you.